Here we're going to draw a caribou. We'll sketch out a caribou with some charcoal pencils. So I'll show you how I do that. Pencils are all sharpened up and ready to go. Okay, like I always say, have your material, your reference picture off to the right or to the left or above or both. If you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, you do it the opposite way, I would presume. Those are my handy tips. And you try to make your drawing the same size as your reference. That might help you out a little bit too. So we'll start now, and I start with the farthest to the left, so I'm not dragging my hand or having to look past my hand at what I'm doing. So there's a little bit of glare off my page protector there, so I should have sure removed it, but I didn't. So we'll just wing it. We'll just wing it. And draw the lines, and like I say, draw what you like to draw. Draw what drives your heart. I like Alaskan mammals, Alaskan animals. I like Alaska. I like the scenery up there. I like everything about it, I guess, though I'm not there. So if I can't be there, at least I can draw it. Draw this stuff for it. And then you try to get your proportions pretty good. And if you draw enough, like I say, you'll get better and better at drawing what you see. And that's, to my notion, that's the best, is if you can draw what you see. And if I was just going to draw by memory or what I made up in my own head, I wouldn't be happy with that. Just not. I wouldn't be able to draw a good caribou if I didn't have these pictures. And I've cut them out years ago out of Alaska magazines and hunting magazines. And then I don't know where I got the bright idea to put them in page protectors, then put them in a binder. So I have a binder full of caribou and a binder full of white-tailed deer. And of course, now with the internet you can print out free pictures without worrying about people's copyrights. Because any artwork I do from this, I can't sell because it's somebody else's copyrighted photograph. So there you run into problems too. And it's like my paintings. I do paintings of, actually to learn how they do it, I do paintings from Alaskan artists, famous artists. So, like I said, this is for learning. This is for learning purposes. So, sooner or later I can draw them from memory. If I do these enough times, I can do them from memory. And this one sticks out just about as far as that other tine. And for the most part, the faces are the most important of these animals, because that's what the people like, or that's what I like anyways, to make it look more like the animal than in the face. And then we sketch this in to where it's supposed to be. See now, very possibly the guy who took this picture probably wouldn't be able to tell it from my drawing, because my drawing is, how did Robert Henry say it? Everybody has their own style, so don't worry about so much about that kind of thing, because mine we can all draw the same thing and it'll never look the same from one person to the next, as far as I know.
Robert?
Yes. I'm recording. I'm recording. That's my wife asking me what I'm doing. So let's see, the eye I'm already messed up in the wrong spot. Yep, it's bottom of the ear. It's not there. So we'll get rid of this here with a paper towel. There. That makes me feel better now. There should be a little white spot in it, but I didn't get that yet. Like I said, I usually do this with pencil, so this is not conducive to erasing. He's got a white on the end of his nose. I made it a little larger than it's supposed to be, but it's my drawing, so I can do that. At least I made the nose bigger. And there's some more lines up in here, a little more shading. That eye got a little big, so tell you what, we'll try to change that. And erase the best we can. And also this end. So mistakes are made, but we try to correct them. Everybody makes mistakes. And the eye wasn't that big, so we'll just do this. I think my drawing's a bit bigger, but that's okay. At least you get the idea of what I'm doing here anyways. And then they get this big white cape mane. This is when they're in rut, they'll get a little bit like this. So they got a big flashy neck fur. Probably for attracting the girls. And then this, I'll try to correct this a little bit, but there you have it. And that's why we start on the left with my right hand, because I smudge it with my hand if I have to go back over it. So anyways, there's a quick sketch. Maybe I'll do a little more. with the chin here. A little bit more with that now. There. I'm not unhappy with it. It's all right by me. So there. I hope you like it. May the good Lord take a liking to you.